searching the Northwest to bring you the biggest variety in sports. Northwest Television Sports brings you the rejoicing of victory, the frustration of defeat, the drama of competition. This is Northwest Sports.
Glad you could join us. We're at Dallas High School tonight as Crescent Valley comes up from Corvallis to take on the Dallas Dragons in a Mid-Willamette Conference matchup. John Piper along with Zach Luitag and the rest of our KWVT sports team. And Zach, beautiful night for football. Had some rain earlier in the week, but looks pretty good right now, although it is cold here. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, cold and windy game, but we look forward to a great night of football. This actually being Dallas's homecoming game, looking to get their first win of the season, coming into this matchup at 0-3, whereas the visiting Crescent Valley comes in at 4-0 this season.
And very unusual position for Crescent Valley. This is a team that has not had much success in football, and last playoff experience was in 1996, so this is a big game. They're 4-0, as you said, 2-0 in conference, very important, coming off a big win over Silverton in the last minute last week.
Yeah, with a win tonight, they will actually equal their wins for all season last year, only about halfway through the season this year. So
Dallas kicks off to get the game underway.
That's number 30 with the return for Crescent Valley.
And he breaks into the open, cuts to the outside, and tries to avoid the last tackle there. And what a huge way to start the ball game for Crescent Valley.
Yeah, doing a good job on this first drive. And it doesn't hurt when you start your drive on the opponent's yard line as they did.
Oglesby walks into the end zone for the first score. Mattis back to throw again. Plenty of time.
And it may have been intercepted.
This will be interesting. Both players have their hands on the ball.
And the Dallas defender came up with the ball. And it looks like they're going to call that a complete pass.
So that'll make it first down and goal for Crescent Valley. Another drive. Mattis back to pass. This one is intercepted.
And look at 23 go. He's still on his feet.
That is Trevor Mackey, and that ball thrown right to him. So Mackey does a nice job not only catching the football, but staying on his feet, and that was a really big defensive play for Dallas, as it looked like Crescent Valley was going to drive it right into the end zone again on this possession.
And still throws a nice pass to number 6.
Cochran rolls right. He's going to keep it. He's got some space out there. Heads for the sideline. Cochran. And Cochran dives into the end zone, but they say he's out of bounds as the first quarter comes to an end. But a great play there by Chase Cochran. Cochran still in at quarterback. Eason with a handoff, big hole. He walks into the end zone, and that's the second score now for Crescent Valley. The first one coming on a 3-yard run by Andre Oglesby. This time, Eason just basically walks into the end zone. Once again, we're at Dallas High School. Beautiful night. Kickoff after a score by Crescent Valley. At number 45, nice run there. That is Nick Job.
And a very unusual kickoff by Crescent Valley there. Lined up all in the center of the field, and then the kicker looked like he was almost trying to surprise the return team. Came out and just kicked it, and everyone ran right down the center of the field. We've seen some sweeps with on third downs from the Dragons, but they've been shut down recently. And there's a fumble. And they were trying to run the ball again on 3rd and long.
Crescent Valley says they have it. The official says they do, and it'll be Crescent Valley football.
They definitely need to turn it around here. The defense needs to get something going and get this offense some fire in their bellies.
Pitch to Oglesby. Oglesby breaks clear. Oglesby cuts back, and he's still on his feet all the way inside the 10-yard line. Ball on the 4-yard line. They can get a first down without scoring. Cochran pitches it out to Oglesby. Oglesby tries to dive into the end zone. It looks like
they come out with one receiver wide, 3 running backs in the backfield.
Steele wide open. Is McKinley headed down the left side, tries to cut back, and a beautiful play by Dallas, and that's exactly what they needed. And the crowd been kind of quiet here, back in the ball game now for Dallas, and what a play.
Mattis, the quarterback who's had several receptions so far in the game, and a great job.
Oglesby breaks free and finally chased down at about the 19-yard line. Would have been 6. Pitch out to Oglesby. He'll take it around the right side, cuts inside. Oglesby still on his feet and fumbles the football. And it's going to be Dallas football. Mattis back to pass. And that's going to be intercepted.
Just let that ball hang up there too far.
And number 23 with the interception, Skylar Holst, or rather Trevor Mackey.
For it, Dallas coming up with another big turnover.
And intercepted right back.
That's Gardner.
Gardner heading to the sideline. Gardner finally knocked out of bounds, and Crescent Valley answered back, and there's that man we've called all night, number 9, Kyle Gardner.
And they're going to throw a penalty on that as well, a horse collar tackle to the outside, and that's going to add even more yardage on the end of the run. It's Crescent Valley taking over with the ball on the 2-yard line, and there's Gardner.
Gardner takes it into the end zone.
5 minutes and 46 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
Wide open space here. All alone out there is number 32. He's going to be all the way down to the 20-yard line. That was Colby Eason. And Eason, just a huge hole there, and we got to give credit to that offensive line for Crescent Valley.
So it'll be 1st and goal from the 5-yard line.
Oglesby cuts up the middle, and he is into the end zone.
Touchdown.
It's in the conference game here.
And a run right up the middle. He has some room. That's number 32 to the outside. Beats a man.
Cody Jones beats another defender. Finally brought down, and that play worked very effectively earlier in the ball game. As Jones came up the middle, they're probably looking for McKinley, and Jones with a big run.
Some real costly penalties, moving Dallas close to the end zone.
Steele back to pass.
And he's oh so close, but taken down just a yard short of the touchdown. West Albany, the defending league champions. And a nice design play, passing touchdown to Orozco. And a handoff right up the middle to number 22, barely touched. And that's a touchdown for Crescent Valley. And so Steele drops back again. Another throw. His man's wide open. That's 25 on the sidelines. Makes 2 men miss. Still on his feet. And he's skating the sidelines. Great pass and catch. That was number 25 on the reception. That's Trevor Miller. And another knee. So that'll be the end of the game. Crescent Valley comes into Dallas and beats the Dragons 42 to the Dragons 6. And we will be right back here on KWVT with some after-game interviews with John Piper and the winning Crescent Valley players. So thank you for tuning in to KWVT, and we will see you next week at West Salem versus Sprague.